Hi everyone, my name is Devika and I'm your Techie Tantrika. Hi everyone, I hope you're having an amazing week this week, and I hope you had a chance to check out last week's video entitled, Is Your Brain Killing Your Sex Life? Try This. Sometimes when I make these videos, I end up talking about other topics and they never make it into those videos, so I thought, well, I had a really great discussion with myself last week, basically, about lust. I'm always sitting here thinking to myself, like, how do we go from thinking that our sexual desires are bad? It's completely natural for us to be sexual creatures, really. It just makes us our own enemy, and we don't want to be our own enemies. We want to give ourselves hugs, you know? Like, give ourselves a hug. Give yourself a self-hug right now. One of the biggest reasons I got into this work is I found that when people are able to befriend themselves on all levels in their life, including their sexual selves, and incorporate that into who they are, they just do so much better in their lives and they're so much happier. So without further ado, here is my tantric perspective on lust. And if you are somebody who grew up with the concept of, oh, sex is evil, sex is bad, sex is a sin, maybe it's time to ask why. We hear lust is bad. What is lust? Lust is the concept of never-ending want of somebody or something. And oftentimes, when it comes to lust, we also have to invite ourselves to ask, what is it about that person that we want? And I can honestly tell you, in moments of lust, there's something about that person that we want to embody for ourselves. When we see somebody that we so badly want and we can't seem to put a cap on it or to resolve it for ourselves, we can actually investigate for ourselves and say to ourselves, well, what is it that they have that I want? It could be a part of you that you feel you want to embody more. It could be a trait in a potential partner that you want, in which case add it to your list of things that you want in somebody. They could remind you of somebody, and maybe it's time to investigate that connection you have with that previous person and put it to rest. That's what lust is. Lust really is just a matter of unresolved emotions and connection that needs resolution. But that doesn't mean that's the end all and be all of sex. You can still have incredible sex and intimacy in your life and understand that it's a good thing. And when we understand that sex and intimacy can be a good thing, we can actually use it within the tantric realm of things. Whether we're using it solo, so that's in the concept of, let's say, self-pleasure and meditation and mantras. There's so many ways within Tantra to actually be with ourselves and heal ourselves, or with a partner that we love and trust and connect with. So I'm bringing to you this middle path, if you will, on looking at sexuality and intimacy. The reason I'm so adamant and so very clear on this point is because it's something that gets so overlooked. To me, it's like common sense, but for a lot of people, we don't recognize the conditioning of our past and sometimes how it can play into who we are now. When we don't investigate our own feelings and our own emotions around maybe beliefs that we don't need anymore in our adult lives, we end up lugging that stuff into our everyday life like baggage, and it's time to release the things that just don't belong to us anymore. If you have outdated mindsets or feelings or thoughts in your mind that don't serve you anymore, it's time to investigate them and figure out ways to let them go, which once again is something I do in coaching and something that, you know, has been written about actually quite a bit in the self-help industry, so you can also find books on this. There's so many ways of investigating for yourself your own motives and your own beliefs and your own decisions in life. If they're not making you happy, understanding how you can release the things that bind you. So thank you so much everyone for taking a look at this video. Please feel free to share it because we definitely need more sex positivity in our lives. And please remember to subscribe to this channel. I put out a new video every week and it's always related to Tantra, including dating, sex, relationships, intimacy, tech trends that affect those things, and also art. I really like to take a look at art because creative energy and sexual energy are one and the same. I really like to explore that relationship, and I do believe what we do put out into the world, we also bring back into our world. So thank you so much everyone. Until next week, take care.